because we're driving into the eye of the storm. It looks like we caught it, so check it out. Here we go. Woo-wee! I'm telling you, these things are going crazy. Wow. And our windshield's cleaner now. So just to set the stage for this, we were on our way home about 4 hours ago from playing a little fun game of basketball with Trey and Kevin in Kansas. And on our way home at about crazy lightning and stuff going on to the west of us. So we were like, oh man, we got to follow this. So our house wasn't far off the path, so we stopped really quick, changed out of our sweaty basketball clothes, jumped back in the car, brought along our trusty dog Higgins, and just took off. So here we are. It's almost 1 a.m. and we're heading back toward our place. We saw some pretty amazing things along the way. Just outside of Alma, Nebraska, we saw some serious hail on the side of the road, and it was like, I think there were places where it was like 3 or 4 inches deep of hail, which I've never seen before. I've only seen snow pile up. I've never seen hail even like an inch. I've only seen like hail on the ground, but there was like several inches of hail, and it was just in one spot. We were driving through that for about 5 miles, and then it was back to normal roads. But man, it nailed this one spot really good. And then we went through some crazy fog all of a sudden for like 10 miles and made it look pretty apocalyptic with fog and lightning going and whatnot. And anyway, we made it all the way up to the 80 freeway, and then the storm kind of headed west on us. And so we were following it west, and we made it as far as, what was the town we just came from?
It was,
She'll think of it. Just wait. Woo!
I don't remember.
Anyway, we'll add it later in the video. And so we stopped, we gassed up, and then later we stopped again for some snacks because we're starving. We're heading south, and when you know it, the lightning is giving us an awesome show. It's like,
oh, Lexington or something like that.
Maybe it was Lexington. Anyway, so anyway, we're heading south. We're now, looks like we're entering Elwood, home of the pirates, it says. Elwood, always up to no good. Man, we're getting some amazing lightning out here, as you can see. Pretty awesome stuff. So anyway, I know we may not get very many live viewers, but this will be something I'm definitely going to want to watch later, especially on the big screen at home to really capture this. So if anybody is on live, hey, say hi in the comments in the live chat. We'll see how long we can keep this going. But yeah, we're seeing some pretty awesome stuff going on tonight.
Yeah, the best part is now when the lightning is going crazy.
Yeah. And our dog's going crazy too. Little Higgins. Woo-wee!
I don't think I've ever seen lightning like this before.
Wow, there was a nice one. Yeah, as former West Coasters, these whole Midwest storms are like a whole new thing for us. Like, you do not see storms like this out on the West Coast. I've never seen so much lightning in my life. Wow, that was a good one. This lightning is insane out here.
So what makes lightning?
Electricidad.
Well, how is it there up in the sky?
I don't know. Why don't you tell us, Trivia Queen?
I don't know.
Something about the ions and the neutrons and the charged particles. And
Yeah,
knows what. Woo!
I think it has a lot to do with the cold fronts hitting the warm fronts.
That
And
makes sense.
that can charge particles.
How much does it charge them?
$1.99.
Wow. That was nice. And that's the other cool thing about Midwest storms is the lightning will go horizontally from cloud to cloud. And on the West Coast, I don't know that I've ever seen that. I'm not saying it don't happen. Whoa. It might happen, but it's if it happens, it's rare. But out here, you see all the time that horizontal lightning that just shoots from one cloud to another. And the lightning is just so fast, just boom, boom, boom. Whereas on the West Coast, usually you see a lightning strike or maybe two, and then it'll be like a 30-second break or a minute, sometimes a couple minutes, and then another strike. But out here, like when it's really kicking, it'll just go like bam, 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 back to back.
We just talked to a lady from the convenience store that we went to.
Woo!
And thinking that she would think that we were crazy, we told her our little story about how we started storm chasing tonight. And then she said, oh yeah, I do that with my kids all the time. We love it. And she said at one point when she was storm chasing, a hunk of ice about the size of a football,
Football, y'all.
fell from the sky and landed on her windshield. And she said that it dented it a little bit, but it didn't break it, and they were all okay.
Yeah, that's insane. And she saw it coming. She saw this football falling from the sky, and she grabbed her son and shielded him. And he said that's when he knew that his mom loved him, because she thought it was coming right through their window, and it did hit their window. And she said it dented the front windshield severely, but it didn't get through. So thank God for that. Oh, and I looked it up. It was Lexington was the town in Nebraska where we turned and headed south. Lexington, that's where we geared up for supplies. I had a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Hey, we got somebody on with us. I hope you'll pop on and say hello. We got some good lightning going on tonight. On our last cast. Hey, it's Eric. Noise.
Thank you so much for telling us to go south, because this is the best lightning we've seen.
Yeah, Eric, the lightning is getting even better. Did you hear what Eric said? He said, noise. So, yeah, we're pretty exhausted. We got some food in us. We got some Coca-Cola in us. So we're going to film on we were actually just going to call it a day and head home. But as you can see, we found the storm again. So we're like, oh, we better get this going live again, because we don't want anybody to miss this. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it is pretty crazy for sure.
And we're kind of seeing, because it's dark, but we're seeing a new part of the country we haven't been through before.
So Eric, do you ever sleep?
Probably takes him a couple hours
Woo,
to
look at that.
wind down after work if he has to work so late.
Yeah. Hopefully, God willing, we'll have good cell phone reception through this. I'll keep it rolling as long as I can, until my arms fall off, basically. He says, I wish. My schedule rotates, so it's difficult.
Oh.
Hey, so what do you do, Eric? Woo!
He works in a factory creating storms.
Right? Oh man, that was pretty good. I missed that one. Yeah, we thought we were done for the night though. We were gonna call it whoa, nice. Or for Eric's sake, noise. Yeah, we thought we were done, but then when we started seeing this, Corinne said, you better finish that cheesesteak and get your camera back out because you're missing this. So I had to shovel it down, get out the old camera again, do some more live streaming. But this is fun. I'm glad we can share this. Wow, that was nice. And we've seen some huge strikes hit the ground too before we started recording. So I hope we can see some more of those. Well, I hope they don't hit anybody. That would be bad. He says, let's go with that. I do industrial work, but you got to run the wipers. Oh, it's fine now. When that headlight hits them, then you can't see anything. Oh, nice. Yeah. Hey, maybe Nathan will pop back on here with us.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I haven't talked to that guy in ages.
What do you mean? You just talked to him like half an hour ago.
We got a second person on now. I don't know who it is. Hey, if you want to say hi, we'd love it. We'd love to see who's on here with us. But anyway, even if you don't want to, that's cool. And we appreciate you joining us.
No,
chasing the storms.
Really want to know who's crazy
Wow.
enough to be on with us at 1 a.m.
Yeah, Corinne says she wants to know who else is crazy enough to be on here at 1 a.m.
Wow.
Dang. Oh, great. And of course, road work. Hopefully this isn't a big to-do.
It's road work season now. Like everywhere we go, they suddenly are doing road work.
Eric says, I'm not specific online, publicly, in person or otherwise.
Or in person.
One-on-one, it's all good.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably a good idea not to get your personal info out there on the web.
The dark web. The dark web of lies. Oh man, we're into some pretty good rain now. Rain's coming down pretty good. I told Corinne this is probably going to be the way we go. Live on YouTube.
I'm going to go in a tornado.
She wants to go in a tornado, she says.
I did the ultimate way to go.
Then everybody back home would say, oh, we tried to
Yeah,
warn.
we told you so. After your dad, we told you so.
I'll message you though. Are you guys on Insta? Oh, no, we're not. We're not on most of the social media. Corinne does have a Twitter account for us. Can he find this on there? Or?
Yeah, it's under Cornfed Life.
Yeah, so I guess we're on Twitter under Cornfed Life. He says it would be sad, but epic. Yeah, you can also email us. What is it?
Cornfed Life podcast.
Whoa, that was a nice one. Yeah, you can email us at cornfedlifepodcast at Gmail. Cornfedlifepodcast at Gmail. Yeah, and hopefully one of these days we'll be down in your neck of the woods. We really don't know anything about southern Kansas, so that is an area we still want to explore. I want to, of course, go see Dodge City, and I'm hoping this year we can go to the State Fair in Hutchinson. Last year we went to the Nebraska State Fair because it was actually a lot closer to us when we were in Smith Center. But being in Beloit, I think we're kind of in the middle. But anyway, I want to see the Kansas one. Nebraska puts on a pretty good state fair though, and we actually met one of their gubernatorial candidates. What's his name? Lindstrom or something like that.
Yeah.
Eric was it? Brett Lindstrom running for. You know, there's a whole lot of controversy going on right now with that race.
Yeah.
Herbster is getting all these accusations against him. The Herbster.
Yeah, I think he dropped out.
Eric says, I will. That makes 3 of us. Dodge is pretty awesome, though.
Look at this. Rain. Oh, my goodness. Is it rain mixed with hail?
With hail. Yeah, we got some hail going on here now.
Oh, no. Now we're going to die.
Yeah, there's some pretty good hail going on here. I'm sure you can hear it. In fact, I don't know. Can you hear me above the hail? Woo!
So we did catch up to the hail.
Yeah, we definitely caught the hail. Oh, this is some big stuff. I hope it doesn't break our window.
Yeah.
He says, there are the storms I'm used to. I can hear it all.
Yeah, the hail stems are
Oh,
quite
man.
large. So I should probably slow down to lessen the impact.
Oh, man, this hail is massive.
Well, it's massive for us. It's okay, honey.
You can see it all over the road there. It's okay, Higgins. Wow, I've never heard hail hit my car so loud.
Yeah, are we gonna have a dented car?
So for those of you just tuning in, Higgins, it's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. For those just tuning in, we're about 20-30 miles south of Lexington, Nebraska. And yeah, I think we're definitely going to get some dents in our car. And our little doggy does not like this. Woo-wee!
It's just a car.
Eric says probably your insurance should cover you unless they see this video.
Oh yeah.
Hey, is it a crime to be driving around in the storm? Oh, poor buddy, he says. Yeah, Higgins is definitely not used to the hail.
How big would you say that hail is? It's pretty good size.
It's not quite golf ball size, but it's getting there.
Yeah, it's like mulberry size, I guess. I hope it doesn't crack the windshield.
I know.
Yeah.
That's a very distinct possibility.
Yeah.
He says our dog Lotus freaks out at even just lightning. It's okay, baby. It's okay.
Like, what's going on?
Hey,
Why-
we got
why
some-
are you stupid people out there in the storm?
We got some new people on here. Hey, if y'all want to say hi, we'd appreciate it. We like seeing who's coming along for the crazy ride with us.
Whoa. Those lightning strikes.
Woo!
Oh, I heard the thunder
Hey, that was the
there.
first thunder we've heard tonight.
Lightning must
Hey, it's Frankie the Fixer.
I love that handle. It's so
Hey,
funny.
Frankie, I haven't heard from you in a while. Where you been, brother? Eric says, we got one of those hugging wrap jacket things. Hey, look. And just like that, we're out of the hail. As quick as it started,
yeah.
it left.
Well, we heard the thunder, so maybe we're in the eye.
don't know. Yeah, we heard our first thunderclap, so we got to be pretty close.
And then our little doggy stopped whining. He did not like the sound
Frankie
of
says
hail.
Frankie says we should rhino line the entire car. Eric says we got her one of those hugging wrap jacket things.
Oh,
It helps a little bit.
a little bit.
And Frankie says Arkansas still sucks too. Hey, you're talking about where my mama was born, Frankie. Frankie, I thought about doing that to my old Jeep, LOL. Should be able to speed back up, I think, right? I mean,
Okay.
we do want to get home at some point tonight.
Okay.
Woo!
So road might be a little slick because of the rain.
I have to keep touching the focus. This camera just loses focus so quickly.
It's just like you.
Devil Dog! Hey, Devil Dog! He was listening and feeding his dogs. Are they devil dogs too? Frankie says, born and raised in Northeast Arkansas. My mama was from Central Arkansas.
Arkansas is sure pretty though.
Yeah, it's a beautiful state. We saw it for the first time about 2 years ago on our first coast-to-coast road trip.
Well, or only.
What I remember about Arkansas is it seemed like it was hard to get to a lot of places because the roads, well, you know, like in the Midwest, the roads are all a grid. It's all north, south, east, west. In Arkansas, those roads just wind around everywhere, which they kind of have to because of the geography, which is beautiful. They are devils, all right. What kind of dogs you got?
I guess
Where'd all the lightning go?
It's over there to the east of us now. So when we
I just saw one to the west.
when we hit 36, we should.
Boston Terriers. Oh, those are
Yes.
devils. Those are adorable.
Well, they are very high strung for the puppies.
Yeah, I guess they can be high strung. Roads are crazy and the gumbo is tough. I don't need the wipers, do you? Is it still raining at all?
No, it's not.
So that was crazy. It went from like nothing to just crazy hail, and then all of a sudden now it's all cleared up. Woo! There was some good lightning.
Yeah, but that was great. That was the best lightning I've ever seen
Yeah.
in my life. That was amazing.
Yeah, I think in this second live stream we're catching the best stuff because we were definitely like right in the thick of it. Right here in southern Nebraska. We're kind of south central Nebraska, leaving Brand inspection area. And we are now entering Furnace County. Is that what it said?
Yep.
Furnace County.
They like to keep it warm here.
I like to keep it tight and right.
Didn't you get my dad joke?
Yeah, keep it warm. Ooh, there was another one. Hey, the lightning's maybe picking back up again.
Yeah.
I see some to the east, which we are going to be heading east before too long when we get down to Highway 36.
We're on 283 right now. I don't know if you already said that.
Oh, no, I don't think I did. 283
Yeah.
south of Lexington. We're about 45 minutes south of Lexington or so. And just like Pam Hupp, we got our cold beverage.
We got our chill chugs.
Chill
Just like
chugs.
Pam Hupp.
Only I believe she liked Dr. Pepper the best. Actually, Dr. Pepper is my favorite too. Although I'm
I need
drinking
something.
Coke tonight.
You have the favorite soda. Oh, here comes an animal.
What do we got?
It's running away, hopefully.
We had some sort of little critter. Probably one of them fat raccoons that we got in Kansas and Nebraska.
But it's not great to share tastes with the most notorious Midwesterner of all time.
Hey, for those just tuning in, you might want to back this video up because about 10 minutes ago, we were in a crazy hailstorm, like almost golf ball sized hail hitting our car. Sounded like our roof was gonna get busted in. And also in the first part of this, we had some of the best lightning we've shot tonight. Although it looks like it's starting to pick back up again. So that's fun. Hey, and feel free to say hello if you're just tuning in.
And if you're just tuning in, go to bed.
No, stay up all night with us. We won't be home till probably near 4 a.m. And did I mention we just did this on a whim? We just well, first we thought, hey, we're going to chase this out to Wakanda Lake. Wakanda Lake is just 15 minutes from us. And then we were like, oh, the storm's moving west. So we're like, oh, let's go a little farther. Next thing you know, we're heading north. Next thing you know, we're up in Nebraska. And 3 hours later, I believe, it was about midnight, and we stopped in Lexington and got some snacks, and then we were exhausted and heading home. And that's when Corrine said, hurry and finish your food, the storm's starting up again. so here we are again.
Storm chasing is not unusual in this part. It's like a pastime around here.
Yeah, apparently storm chasing is just something that they do. Okay, Frankie says, I live in Manila, Arkansas. Just here, back tornado hit Monet, I guess you say, or Monette, I don't know. And Leachville. You don't want to live in Leachville. All the people are trying to like get your money. Killed one in nursing home and killed one in a Dollar General.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yikes, that's scary. What's the 34?
Am I supposed to be going this way?
Wait, don't. Oh, 36 is us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're good.
Okay.
So we just went through a little town. What town was this?
Yes. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Here, I'll just check on the other phone. So we're going through a cute little. Oh, look at these cute little Wagner's supermarket. This is the cute little town of. Wait for it. The cute little town of.
Arapahoe? Arapahoe.
Oh, Norton. Oh, this is Norton.
Well, why does it have Arapahoe everywhere?
I don't know. Maybe that's a thing around here.
Yeah. Maybe that's County or something?
I think this is Norton. Hold on.
Well, I just saw two.
Well, no, because Norton's on the.
Said Arapahoe.
Maybe it is. I don't know. This Google thing is messing me up. Let me have a look here. Why won't it tell me the name of that town?
You should go with.
Anyway, I guess it's I guess it was Arapahoe. We'll go with that.
Yeah, because that sounds better than Norton. It's more exotic.
I don't know why this thing won't tell me. I'm looking at a map of it. I zoom in, zoom out. It's not going to tell me the name of that town. It's like, nope, you can't know.
Muddy Creek.
Anyway, oh, there's some more lightning. I don't know if the storm if the storm doesn't pick back up here, then we'll probably cut this short. But I'll give it a couple minutes. Frankie DeFixa says, "Why do most tornadoes hit at night?" I feel like this is a joke, and I feel like I've heard it. Why do they hit at night? Or I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I give up. Why do they hit at night?
Maybe that was a rhetorical question.
Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe it's a legitimate question. Maybe he wants to know. I don't know. We're West Coasters. We're new Midwesterners, so we don't know this stuff. We're learning more about it though all the time. Tornado.
That would be my guess.
Well, that's Kareen's guess. She says maybe the cold fronts come in at night and stir things up, I guess. Oh, he says not a joke. Seems here they always hit at night. Huh.
Yeah, it makes sense that they would.
Yeah, and that's the scariest time too, right? Because you can't see them.
No, we're sure.
Yeah, like in the daytime, you can just go out and be like, oh, okay, this is where it's at, and decide whether to jump in your car and run or not. But yeah, at night, it's like, oh, crap. I'm surprised that you get them in Arkansas because, I don't know, I just always associate tornadoes with flatlands. And Arkansas has got so many hills and mountains and just such a varied terrain. But I don't know, I guess you can get them anywhere, right? Well, anywhere east of the Rockies, right?
Where do they get the Sharknadoes?
Well, I guess you can't. I guess they do have tornadoes out west, but they're just like little pathetic ones. Actually, here's a fun fact: in our hometown of Roseburg, Oregon, where we're from, there was a little bitty one, and it lifted someone's car off the ground, just like a foot or two off the ground, and then dropped it. And that was pretty much the extent of it. And then it went away. But that made the news. That was like a big thing. Like, oh, someone's car got lifted around, because we just don't really get tornadoes.
Yeah, our topography doesn't really allow for it, and also we're not like right in the middle where the jet stream is headed south, so we don't get those strong winds. And...
So Devil Dog asked what part of the West Coast. We're from Roseburg, Oregon, which is an hour south of Eugene. Most people know Eugene because the University of Oregon Ducks are there. So another way you could think of it is the 5 freeway, which is the main one that comes up from California all the way to Canada. If you're coming up from California, we're about 2 hours north of the California border. And our town is famous for one really cool thing and one really sad thing. The cool thing is that's the town of Alex Skarlatos, who was one of the 3 guys that stopped the terrorist on the train in Paris. Clint Eastwood made that movie about him, and we've actually met him a few times. I've actually played soccer with the dude. He's a really, really cool guy. So he was from our town. I mean, he wasn't originally from there,
for senator
but
again, or?
Yeah, last I knew he was running for something, senator or something. So anyway, cool to have a guy like that from our town. And then, like I said, he wasn't born and raised there, but that's where he currently lives and lived there for some time. What is soccer? That's spoken like a true Midwesterner.
It's an old English term for the national sport or international sport known as football. It's actually a British term for it.
Yeah. He says NFL draft. Frankie says, we right next to Oklahoma and Texas, and they get plenty. We are just 18 miles from the Mississippi River. Texan. So Devil Dog, you're a Texan too? Well, I say two because we've got a few other friends. Actually, I don't think they're on the chat anymore. We had some Texans on. But I'll tell you something funny about soccer, because I'm a soccer guy. Soccer is my sport. Yes, sir. So here's a funny thing about soccer. Kansas only has one professional team in any sport, and that's soccer. Kansas has a professional soccer team. They have no other professional sports at all. So even though soccer is not the most popular sport, you would think that if a state had only one pro team, they would know about it, right? Nope. Almost everybody I meet, I ask them, hey, well, do you know what professional team you have here? And they look confused, like, we have a professional team? And I say, yep, you've got a soccer team. And they're like, oh, okay. So it's funny that you would think that, I mean, I understand other states have football teams and baseball teams, so, soccer gets lost in the shuffle.
What's the
But
name
you would
of
think
it?
that being the only sport, they would know it.
Well, what's the name of it?
And
The club?
Devil Dog, the soccer team here is called Sporting Kansas City, which is definitely one of the lamest names possible.
Right.
I mean, what is sporting? Like, whatever.
We like sports.
Devil Dog was born in Houston, and he lives right outside of it.
Oh.
Frankie says, "Good night, friends. Please be careful and stay safe." Hey,
Good
thanks,
night.
Frankie. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. We appreciate it. We'll see you around YouTube. Good night, brother.
Frankie the Fixer.
Yeah, I love that name. He was one of the first people that found our channel. Like, when we first started, I remember he was on there, and I was wondering how he found it because, being a Kansas-based channel, and he was from Arkansas. I think I asked him. I can't remember. It must have been one of our videos. Devil Dog says, "I knew someone from Africa that played professional soccer over in Europe."
Wow.
Yeah, some of the best European players are from Africa. It's pretty crazy. Africa. Well, here's what's funny. He says he hurt his knee and was trying to heal after surgery. Oh man, yeah. A knee injury can ruin you in soccer.
Wasn't there an American that couldn't make it into the MLS?
Yeah.
And so they went over and made it in the big leagues.
Jay Demerit.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a good story.
Yeah.
Seeing him playing around with a soccer ball, he was awesome. Seeing him playing around. Yeah, it's here's the funny thing is that some of the best players in Europe are African players. Like, I mean, they live in Europe now, but they're from Africa. And I mean, some of the top guys in the world. But when it comes to the World Cup, an African nation has never gone very far in the World Cup. I think they've rarely gotten even past the first round of the World Cup. And I can't figure that out because they produce so much talent. But, well, I guess partly because Europe steals a lot of their talent because they immigrate, and so then they play for whatever national team they immigrate to. Like, it's funny to me because you'll get a team like France, and France is heavily African team. So here's France, you think of all these white French guys, but no, their soccer team is like 80% African. So it's pretty awesome. And France, if you know, France is one of the powerhouses of the world in soccer. Yeah, I know. Football. That is the American sport. And I can tell you as a former high school soccer coach that soccer is definitely the redheaded stepchild of American sports. Everywhere I coached, it was kind of like football got all the love and soccer got the leftovers.
See, what do we got here?
We have the Dynamo here. JJ Watt's wife played professional soccer. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I know the Dynamo. I'm a big soccer guy. Dynamo, they've been around for a while. They're I don't know if they were an original MLS team, but I know they've been around for a minute. Brian Cushing's sister. See, I don't know who Brian Cushing is. I bet it's a football guy. I have heard of JJ Watts. I'm not much of a football guy. I try to watch the Super Bowl and stuff like that. I love
KU.
Baseball and Rockets are okay.
You watched KU.
Yeah, we did.
Home the national
we did enjoy watching the Jayhawks, the KU Jayhawks win the national basketball championship. And we like to think that we brought them the good luck because my wife and I, we went to different colleges. I went in California. Both of our colleges won the baseball World Series while we attended there. We like to think we're
hit that record.
So we like to think that we're kind of good luck charms wherever we go to live. The local teams do well. Yep, former Houston Texan linebacker. Okay. Headbutted someone without helmet. Sounds like a pretty awesome dude. Hey, it's Janelle of Ben and Janelle fame. Hey, Janelle.
Hey.
So nice to see you. She says, we would get a big lightning show when I was growing up in Idaho. I was stationed in, Devil Dog says, I was stationed in California when I was in the Marine Corps. Oh, that's cool.
Janelle, you need to watch the beginning part of this video. It's incredible.
Hey, you know, I did a Marine wedding on a Marine base down in the San Diego area. I can't remember what it was called. It wasn't one of the bases that's like on the ocean, but it wasn't far from it. But I did a wedding for a Marine guy. That was pretty cool. But I worked in San Diego. Oh, Tustin, California. You know, I lived not far from that base for a while. I lived in Santa Ana, but like the Tustin side of it, right by I-5. So what are you up to, Janelle? Just to let you know, we kind of, the storm's kind of over. We're just hanging out with Devil Dog. But if you want to see a storm, Janelle, just rewind this video to the beginning and you'll see some crazy stuff. We had some pretty serious hail going on and some crazy lightning. It was pretty awesome. Went to boot camp in San Diego and Camp Pendleton for MCT. Oh, that's cool. I think a buddy of mine that I grew up with, his name was Conrad. I think he did his Marine at his training at Pendleton, I believe. Hey, Eric's back. Eric's just been popping in and out.
He's our storm director.
Marine combat training. Was in Okinawa, Japan for 6 months. Oh, that's cool.
Really?
I bet that was fun.
Yeah, how did you like Japan?
Yeah, how did you like Japan? You know, I've been to the airport in Japan. I don't know if that counts. I went to Korea for a bit, and so I went through the airport. Cutting in and out. Dog says he lived in Panama. Hey, you know, I got a Panama story too. Devil Dog. He is a jarhead. Once, always, and all that. I got a cool, well, you know, fun Panama story. So I've been to Panama a couple times, and one time I was there just for a day, and I hired a taxi driver. I was there with my mom actually, and I hired a taxi driver just to drive us around the city, around Panama City, and show us around. And it was pretty cool. And he took us by some old, I don't know what branch of the service they were, but he said that in Panama they really missed having the American servicemen there. He said that this whole like town where the Americans live, and he was saying we really miss having. Hey, we're having like mad connection problems, so I think we're gonna call it a night. I mean, we've just been having fun hanging out, chatting with y'all, but as you can see, the storm is pretty much behind us now. So I'm gonna say good night, and good night from Corrine too.
Good night. God bless you all. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and we hope to.
We miss you, Janelle.
We hope to chat with you more in the future on lives and stuff. So for those that tuned in later, go back to the start of this video and you will see some exciting stuff. And oh, he didn't hear all the Panama story. Okay, I'll try to tell that real quick. Hopefully it doesn't disconnect me again, because we're having cell phone issues. So the gentleman from Panama, he was a Panamanian guy, and he just drove. When the Americans ran, they kept the land up real nice, and the buildings were all really nice, and they were good for the economy and stuff. And he said when the Americans pulled out, when they cut ties with Panama or whatever and turned the canal over to them, I guess he said everything just went downhill. Hey, we just hit Kansas. We're back in Kansas, y'all. Anyway, I hope you heard the story. So yeah, the thing was the Panamanians were sad that the Americans left, and they really enjoyed having the American soldiers down there. So I thought that was a pretty cool story. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna call it. So thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see y'all around YouTube. Love y'all. Have a good night. God bless. Bye-bye.